As we said, we had a surprise in store for you. There's been an action-packed race, but when you hear the word action, there's one person you can think of who happens to be the face of the event for the Tata Mumbai Marathon 2020, and we are delighted that he's joined us right here in the studio. A huge action-packed welcome to Tiger Shroff. Tiger, welcome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You know, I mean, we talked about having you here, and you're an iconic figure here, but if you go back to the history of this race, you were actually part of the dream run as a 12-year-old, and suddenly you're the face of the event. Isn't that like a huge step?
Life is amazing, yeah. I mean, you never know where it can take you. And I guess that's a pretty big step to take. I was 12 years old, I know. I remember I was the smallest guy in that race, and everybody was like yay high, and I was like looking up at them, and I was trying to squeeze my way through everybody. I mean, at the time, I thought I could have won the race, but you know, there were just so many people, and I was just getting pushed around, and I couldn't keep up to all the big guys. But yeah, it was an experience. Yeah, it was 7K at the time I did. It's 5.9 right now, isn't it? The dream run, and it used to be 6.9, I think, or 6.8, something like that.
So you're saying if it had been 5.9, you would have won?
Perhaps. Yeah. I'm more of a sprinter than a long distance runner.
But you're famed for, you know, as a youth icon, you're famed for keeping very, very fit. Do you feel a burden to, because so many kids, so many people are watching you and what you do you feel a burden to be seen to be doing the right thing in terms of fitness and, you know, associated with something like the Tata Mumbai Marathon? People are thinking, well, he's associated with this sports event. Is that a burden?
Honestly speaking, it really isn't, because it's something that I'm very passionate about. It's in my DNA, you know. I can't do without some form of exercise or sport. So for me, it's a blessing that I've been, you know, chosen as a vessel to express, you know, a certain message, and that being sport and lifestyle and health and fitness. I mean, I couldn't have asked for more, really. Yeah.
I was trying to visualize you being tiny, and somehow that just didn't sit well with me, Tiger.
Well, I am human, so I was.
Apparently,
that big.
Apparently you're human. Apparently once you were tiny. But tell us about a cause that is really close to your heart.
Well, for me, a cause that is very close to my heart at the moment and is sort of the most immediate threat to our planet is probably climate change and environment. So, you know, really try and do as much as I can for that, you know, whether it's as small as planting a tree, you know, whether it's as small as just switching the lights off when not required in your room, or just saving electricity and saving water, not leaving the water on too much. So little things really do make a difference, and I urge, you know, I don't mean to be preachy to anybody, but the little things we do in our daily lives make all the difference, really. So. Yeah.
Do you find it tough to, you know, when you put yourself out there as an icon and somebody who has this philosophy, for example, about the climate and the environment, people are going to watch, hey, he didn't switch that light out, hey, he didn't do this that would have helped the environment. It puts extra pressure on you.
It does, but like I said, this is again something that I'm very passionate about, and you wouldn't catch me doing something like that. Yeah.
We'll be watching.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Just a bit of pressure, just a bit of pressure. Thank you very much, Tiger Shroff, for joining us. I know you've been busy from early in the morning.
Right.
We'll let you go, but just stay there for a moment as we say thank you to you.